Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 47-degree Monday, the 23rd of October. I'm not sure what it's going to be today, but has hopes of being nice. Whenever you see sun patches poking through and little blue skies here and there, that's a very positive sign for a good weather day. All the birds are just, crazy out here this morning. All you hear is them things going wild. Kelly gets her bird feeders full and they come in mass. It's lovely. She's like the bird lady of Toledo. Anyway, it's Monday, beginning of a new work week. Let's go bust it out. Well, Mama, it's 57 and very sunny here in Vancouver. This Mark. That Monday done slipped back around on us.
She did. She's sneaky.
Yeah, buddy. So I hope you have a wonderful Monday.
You too?
Yep. I have no idea. I've got a couple things I know I'm working on, but there could be new things that slipped in.
Yes, there could be.
So have yourself a wonderful Monday, Mama.
You too, huh?
Now, see you as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
Love you, baby.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check this bad boy out. This is the 2019 Spyder RT Limited in the orange. I'm sure it's got some technical name, but I don't remember what that was. But coming in, just little minor repair things. His Garmin had a bad ground connection. And found it, fixed it, and right-hand headlights out. So we talked him into replacing both bulbs, because what we found is within a few thousand miles after you do one, the other one goes out. It seems to be a thing with these. So those Sylvania bulbs apparently have a lifetime, but same thing happens with your car. Never replace just the one. And like I get them usually at, well, that's telling me that Garmin's not charging if it times out. I need to take another look at it. Came on when I turned the key on, but maybe it still doesn't have the best of grounds. Yeah, if it keeps timing out, it's not charging. Well, I know where the issue was. I can get right back to it. Maybe I didn't improve the ground, but we'll sort it out. Checking tire pressures. Oh, his idler arm for his belt ended up underneath it. Well, it's not a factory one. It was moved over, whether it was loose and moved, I don't know, but it was moved way over, and it was barely riding, the pulley was barely riding on the belt, the pulley spinning around, and I guess it just flipped through and he was able to flip it back. Well, if that thing's aligned like it should be, it's not. You're not going to be able to pop it back up there. So anyway, I correctly aligned all that. Belt tension's good. Check tire pressures are good. Tire conditions are great all the way around. Oh, it's a truck behind me. I'm looking at the reflection off this Tacoma of a Tacoma behind me, and I thought it was the bike flashing the turn signal. Couple of Tacomas trying to trip me out this morning. Look how many of these trees still are green. I mean, some of them haven't even started to change, but then some of them have gone through their cycle and are almost leafless now. Now I have the turn signal on proper. So yeah, it's telling me that I might not have and I should see a little charge. Should see a little bolt on the battery. That's telling me it's running off a battery. Dadgummit. Well, won't take me about a second or two to get in there to it. Just when you think you got it all sorted out. It may be just a power surge when you're powering it up. Maybe I can disconnect and reconnect the Garmin right quick, make sure it doesn't have a funky connection back there. Dirt on the terminals or something. It definitely had a bad ground where I found it. Like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Anyway, there's been, since they first came out in 19, the Rikers with their fuel level and how they determine that stuff. We have a very similar thing with BMWs, the old F650, 700 and 800s, the Rotex powered ones. Boy, it's busy out here today. Like unusually busy. Now you got to be able to see where you. There we are. So anyway, with those F800s, and I don't remember I investigated this stuff, so I need to double check. I'll do a little video on it. But there's some mathematical calculations going on. Because essentially the fuel level sensor is only, yeah, she's not connecting right. It's doing something weird. At least the connection's weak enough that it's going to sleep, waking back up. It shouldn't be rebooting itself like that. Yeah, see, I've got a little bit of battery miss. It's not charging. But like I say, I know where to go to fix it. But back to the subject at hand. So with the BMW, it's kind of the same thing. It's only reading the bottom of the tank, like the last half. I don't remember what percentage the Riker is reading, but I'm pretty sure the BMW is like the last half of the tank. So if you didn't fill it up, every time the algorithm would get confused, and you could get some erroneous stuff until the gauge was actually reading. Once the fuel level dropped enough that now it's literally floating on instead of being sunk in the gas, it's now floating on it, because when it's full, it's basically being held underwater, so to speak. That truck's going the direction I am. I can't go slow and just enjoy the scenery. Got some boys admiring the Spyder there. Ooh, that's some pretty colors in those trees. I seen him walk down the street. If I'd have known, because I didn't see the Harley wasn't there prior, I'd have stopped and said something to him or asked him, or maybe I shouldn't. Sometimes you don't want to. If it's a bad story, sometimes you just let the lying dog sleep, you know. Yeah, well, we got an intermittent connection here, so I need to make sure it's solid. I don't want him going down the road and that thing rebooting itself. That's enough to drive me nuts. Imagine the customer with it. I will check the connections up there. Anyway, I'm gonna make a little spiel on that Riker and how they I need to refresh myself on that stuff. I think BRP has something somewhere that discusses it, but people get a little confused that, you know, because they go so far and the gauge isn't, all of a sudden it starts reading. it shows full to a certain point. The BMWs did the same thing. But anyway, I think there's some guessing in there, or assuming that you're filling it up every time. And if you did that, it would read more consistently. Because people complaining, just like the BMW people were back in the day when those models were around, that inconsistent readings. They thought they were full and they had the whole range, and well, it started, halfway through the tank, it starts dropping from there. So the key that we found with the BMWs, and I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I mean, sometimes you're in a pinch and you only got $5 on you, and you're gonna put $5 to get you home or something. Always top your tank off. Number one, I know for a fact that you get a little battery or a little lightning bolt thing going across there, denoting that it. I know this one doesn't have a curb scooper on it because I was checking tires and brakes and all that stuff. We took just a quickie around here. It's nice to go over some bumps and some tight turns if things squeak or rattle or something like that. They tend to rear their ugly head. I think that's too big of a car to put in that one spot. Although the line on the other side is, I don't know, I wouldn't want my car hanging out in the air like that. These people, I'm telling you, are crazy. It's only like 68 or something. I think that's what the last 3 rides have been, is 68, wasn't it? 68 seems to be a magical temperature here in Vancouver. Off and on we're getting, the little breaks in the air and the sky come along, the sun will burst out for a little bit, and you go, ooh. Like when we got to work, it was nice. So I need to run up there and let them know, give me just a couple more minutes. I know the problem. I thought I fixed the problem. Evidently, not 100% fixed it, but I have an idea. Kind of interesting that it instead of turning off, it's like trying to turn off, and then it must get a little surge and brings itself back. So I go take you for a ride talking about Spyder, and I end up talking about a Garmin that doesn't even belong on this thing. This has got the stuff all built in, but people like to have the regular Garmin on there. Thank you, kind sir. He's probably heading to that storage thing down there. Yep, that's where he's going. Beautiful Spyder. I love the glow coming off of it when you're riding it. The ground that was chosen for this is kind of an odd place too, and it may not be making it. I'm assuming it was there before, and it was working. But it may not be getting the ground that it needs. Let's go check it out. The old pawnbroker must be having a gun sale, because he's got a big old sign on the corner there. You ever look at those things, those pawn shops, they're usually just haggard out. And they want too much money for them. But anyway, excuse me. Thanks for coming to ride on this beauty. On not a bad day, just not real sunny. So a quick update on the orange Spyder RT Limited. It it's not the ground was fine. I double checked it. It's perfectly fine. I verified it. And so it's getting power up to, you know, the little headset thing on his XT. And but when the XT is connected to it, it's not showing it's charging. But it's seeing something, because when you turn the key off, the Garmin goes off. Turn the key back on, it wakes it up. So it's seeing something. We're thinking that the converter that, you know, switches it from 12 volt bike, you know, system voltage to the 5 volts that the Garmin needs. It's breaking down. So he has a buddy at home that has the same XT on his Spyder, and they're going to swap the Garmins and see if his buddy's Garmin doesn't charge and suddenly his charges. Then we know it's the little cable going up there. And he says if that's the deal, he'll order another one. Next time he's in, he'll have us install it. He's got the Garmin cable, and he can plug it into the USB they have set up on the bike. So it's not the end of the world. He can keep it charged, but he just would like to, you know, have it do like it's supposed to. So he'll address it next time he's in for something. And really cool guy. Just the nicest guy ever. Super cool. Gotta love customers like that. They're just so mellow. You just go out of your way to help them, you know. Trying to make things right. The guys that come in and just, you know, demanding, and bad-mouthing the manufacturer, bad-mouthing us, and just because they're mad something's not working. And you get a guy like this that's just, you know, it's not worth stressing over. Discuss it. We'll do whatever to fix it and go from there. Tried to find another XT, something that had one, and so I could do a little testing here. So everything that's traded in, Garmin XT is nice enough you would take it off, you know, if you traded your bike in. But just trying to find a bike that's in here for something that has that on there, not a one in the store. So he'll probably let us know what he finds out. But there we are. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, we just missed getting home in enough time to do a goodbye vlog.
Yeah, it got dark too fast.
Yeah, sunset is at 6:11 tonight.
Yep, she's slipping away.
It was mostly dark when we got home.
Yeah, it was dark coming home.
Yeah, it's crazy. Then the clouds are coming in. I don't know what it's supposed to do. They're talking about like lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s at some point this week. It's going to get cold. It's going to be a first little cold bout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 'Tis the season.
Yeah.
Get her all nice and cold for the Halloween trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
That was a nice, peaceful, productive day at work today. That's cool.
Good.
Stayed busy. It was nice, off and on, during the day. You can see bouts of sunshine go away. Definitely was not sunny coming home. We left. Well, it was nice when we left, but you could see as you're heading north, it was just turning dark.
Yeah. The farther north we went, the darker it got.
Anyway, it was a good day all in all. I think on that, we'll roll on out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
See you then. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.